plan that I had known, which was c6, and everything, like, even when I pushed, which I'm curious if g5 and rook f6 were the right moves. I don't know if g5 was the best move in that position, but that move,
both
I
were
spent
pretty
30
bad.
minutes play. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that's not good. What was the better move other than g5?
Well, basically, you need to prepare against the onslaught she's doing on the queen side. So you need to go like c6, queen f7.
C6.
The computer says.
Yeah, that was my. Okay, I need to
Well,
discuss
you
this
want to
with
go.
my
You want to go g5, but you were rushing it too much, and you were not kind of paying enough attention to what she was doing on the opposite flank.
Yeah, I just thought it didn't make a difference if I did it later or not. I thought it was better to see what plan she was gonna commit to and then push c6 after she showed me her plans.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel because nothing's gonna. I could go c6 later. I thought.
Yeah, but you could also go g5 later, and then you could go c6 first to see which plan she chooses on the queen. Like, the same logic can be used the other way around.
Yeah, so then what's the difference?
It's just a question, which move do you think you're going to do no matter what? And then c6 is probably higher on the agenda there.
No, that makes sense. You should probably defend against your opponent's plan before you go for your own attack, but I just felt like her attack
not always, but in this situation, that was definitely the case.
I just felt like my attack was stronger, so me going right away for mine makes more sense than trying to delay hers.
I'm not sure you had an attack.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
because like she had both the bishop on e2 and the queen on d1, so her control of the g4 square was supreme. Her bishop to c4 was a clear mistake because she's actively moving pieces away from controlling that pawn break square that you need.
Yeah, that makes no. I mean, clearly you're playing black. Like, there's no world where your attack is faster. It's so annoying that this is the plan I know the entire time, and I just choose to rebel against the exact ideas that I studied before my game. I don't know why I keep doing that.
I also mentioned to chat that I was not such a fan of the f4 pawn move because I was hoping we would get a knight to the f4 square. But that's all comes back to relating to the knight wanting to go via the e6 square, which is kind of the big thing for black in these positions.
Yeah, no, this is silly of me because this f4, g5, rook f6 plan is a line against not the Mar del Plata, which is the opening she played, but when they just keep the pawns in the center against bishop e3 ideas. And I was playing the plan from the bishop e3 ideas when I knew that the plans against Mar del Plata is exactly what you said. But I guess it's a deeper issue because conceptually I don't understand what changes when the center is closed versus when it's open, which is kind of what. So I honestly just think this was a bigger learning opportunity because this is the plan when the position's closed. And I was aware that in these trading lines, the whole idea is just to improve your knight. But I just stuck to a plan from a different opening because I thought it would be the same, but it wasn't.
And one of the reasons rook f6 is just not very good when you did it is because every time you do the rook f6, rook h6, queen h5 idea, you always need to have your bishop to sacrifice on h3.
Exactly. And they could trade it.
So when she could trade the bishops whenever she wanted, that plan is just completely useless. You have to go for the h5 g4, and then your rook is actually misplaced on f6 because you need that square for your knight to support g4.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. My mistake was that I was expecting she would go knight c4 right away. I didn't think she would try to trade the bishops, and as soon as she went bishop c4, my heart sank, and I realized, oh, my entire plan doesn't work because you can no longer prevent that h3 move. So that was the conclusion I came to. In my calculations, I just didn't even expect that you would play the bishop first, but she had a really good positional understanding of the plan I was going for.
Yeah,
and she played well there.
No, that's a very good point, and that explains a lot of kind of how the game went. Because technically knight to c4 was much better than bishop to c4, but then you got stuck in the plan you had against that move, and
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. No, I think I know the main takeaways from this game, so I'll take it. I just want to beat the 2000s, but
another chance tomorrow.
Yeah.